Hello guys, it's Susie here and welcome back to Star Stable. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe so you get a notification when I post new videos of Star Stable, or click on the little bell so you get the notifications right away. And is maybe the right word. And click the little bell. We are back in Dino Valley and we're gonna continue with Professor Elsa Einstein, but we also have a situation with a green waterfall in Valedale, so I hope she will not have too much for us to do because I really want to continue on that green waterfall. But again, we have an episode tomorrow as well, so yeah, I think we can split those two quests somehow. So we will have time for maybe a lot from Elsa Einstein and the green waterfall tomorrow, but we will see. We first of all gonna start and see what she needs help with. So yeah, Nick Stoneground has daily quests now, so I'm working on them off camera, so eventually I hope we can get some more information about the Coulter people. Yeah, we have some information here. What do we know about Isendale and the Ice Witch? Isendale of the Cave of the Lost Ice Witch. Whatever AA says, you and I know full well that there are witches in Jorvik, right, Stella? Yeah. There aren't many, but several of them have been around for a very long time. Some of these witches have the ability to live unnaturally long lives. We may not know if the Ice Witch is still alive, but it wouldn't surprise me in the least if she is. Nope, if she was. But clearly the ice tower on the Frozen Vale Lake's northeastern side must be her abode, Isendale. The Ice Witch was active in medieval times, and she was not always evil. You should know that many witches go through phases in their long lives of both black and white magic. Way too often, they become bitter and eventually allow their souls to be consumed by solitude and evil, and end up staying in depths of black magic. Anyway, there are hints in books from medieval times that there are soul riders and druids who actually received help with their good deeds from the Ice Witch. But that she for some reason suddenly packed up and left for the Valley of the Hidden Dinosaur in order to seek out her dreams. That feels a little familiar. I'm sure our dreams are different. There's a legend of a soul rider who sought her help and therefore joined to visit her at Isendale in the Valley of the Hidden Dinosaur. But by that time, the Ice Witch had already become vicious and had locked herself in her icy old citadel and refused to help, saying that she refused to associate with worldly things. The Soul Rider managed to escape the witch's wrath, and since then, no one had visited her. There are reports of an expedition in 1883 that planned to take a closer look. There are only some vague notes that the expedition set off, but nothing that suggests that they ever came home again. I'm sure you can imagine for yourself what probably happened to them, Stella. Isendale is probably a hollowed out pillar of ice, one of the pillars that once supported the roof of ice that covered the crater. However, there are those who argue that it's likely to have a solid interior of stone. This means that, in theory, there could well be a solid stone castle inside the ice. Of course, no one knows for sure. The elevator thing we can take later on, but that was an interesting story about the Ice Witch. Hello, Einstein, or Professor Elsa Einstein. We can get started with the construction of the horse care Felicity. I always say Felicity, but that's the name of the stable girl in Firegrove facility. Now that we have gathered the necessary materials, shouldn't we find a simpler name for it, by the way, Stella? Well, we can call it simply Project HCF 01X. Okay? Simple and logical. Start by placing the logs on the sites I have marked out. It shouldn't take longer than 58 seconds. Get a move on so that we can continue with the next step. Alright, I will. She's so demanding. Right? Oh, here we go. 104. Oh, I can see it getting in shape here. Ooh. Here we go. It's looking better and better. It's begin to look better and better. That's maybe better English as well. There we go, Professor Elsa Einstein. Magnificent. Now we can proceed with the next step of Project HCF01X. The locks you have erected will, according to my durability calculations, not stand up the pressure that Project HCF01X will no doubt place upon them. This is why you should assemble these planks, which I so currently foresaw the necessity of, on the logs in order to reinforce the construction. Alright, I'm gonna do that as well. But since we got a hammer, I think we need to go off our horse then. We can place them first, right? Yeah. But I'm missing one. Nope, that was not the hammer. Nice, looking better and better. Will be perfect for the horse facility, like grooming them, giving them food and water. There you go, Professor Einstein. So what a word is that? Subtuous, or I have no clue. We have now arrived at the next stage of Project HCF01X roof assembly. With the frame now constructed, Project HCF01X is nearing completion. And our next step is to install a roof. My initial idea was to cast a roof of the latest nanomaterials with built-in solar cells. There we go. But hopes of a modern roof were dashed, as always, by this brutish environment. After weighing all the alternatives against each other, I eventually came to the conclusion that the cloth which the hot air balloons is made of will suffice, even if it's a suboptimal alternative. I've cut a piece of the canvas with perfect measurements, so you only need to attach it over the logs. It's an incredibly easy task. I expect to see you back very soon. Alright, Professor. Can we do it on horseback? Ooh, very nice. Not a modern stable, but close. Or it's good for this environment, though. Sublime! Now we have arrived at the final step in Project HCF01X, laying the floor. Project ACF01X can now be rounded off with one final task, the construction of the floor. Instead of a concrete floor with an industrial diamond coating which will have held up for millions of years, I have, after sincere and determined consideration, reached the conclusion that the fire branches you collected will have to do. Lay out the branches as a flooring, Stella. Alright. 3 of them. Oh, not so fast there, Braveberry. Ooh, cozy for this environment. Alright, fire branches are laid out. Exquisite, or something like that. Project HCF01X has reached completion. I think we have done good job, Stella. Let's give ourselves a little applause. That's it. Enough with all this goodness. We have a near eternity left before this place can be thought of as adequate for even the most rudimentary research or something like that. What are you talking about sometimes? According to my calculations, we can almost certainly count on the mail having been delivered now. Right over and check the mailbox, Stella. Okay, I will. There's a mail there, or a letter. Yep, there was a letter in there. See. No, so were my calculations correct? Was there any mail? It was 2 letters. The chance of that was indeed slight, but not 0. We should be grateful that luck seems to be on our side for once. And? Well, yet another salesman wants to set up a shop here at our camp. He wants to sell hay, apples, picnic baskets, and sort of thing. Who in the world wants to buy hay? Hey, I'm riding a horse. I need hay for my horse. What rational person will eat hay? Horses do. Horses, you say? Ah, true, horses do eat hay. Biology isn't my best subject, you see. Well, you will have to collect this person. Collect it like it's an item. A hay shop isn't something I expected in my calculations, but I suppose it can do any harm. The person in question has sent the letter from Veldel and writes that he intends to get here on foot. The letter was sent several days ago, so it's odd that we have yet to speak. Nope. One more time there. We have yet to meet this person. Write towards Veldel and see if you can find out what's happened, Stella. And the other one? Here's the letter we have been waiting for, Stella. Something that always pulls the tourist in its food. I usually get by on tinned tuna and sodas, but most people aren't as rational as you and I, and happily spend a small fortune on their food. Anyway, this chap Ed Field seems to be bouncing off the walls with excitement at the idea of opening a restaurant here. He apparently runs Jorvik's most successful guest house, the Wolf Hall Inn, but his entrepreneurial senses see the huge business opportunity in being the first to start up here at our up-and-coming tourist magnet. I honestly believe he's completely insane, Stella. To run a successful restaurant here is even more impossible than calculating the exact value of P. But people have achieved the impossible before. Everyone said the universe was going to explode, but I managed to divide by 0 anyway, and it seems as though the universe is still here. Stella, before I overload your poor little brain, you should ride over to this Ed Field character and see what his intentions are. Here we go again, traveling for some distance. Alright, we'll try for Veldel first and then Ed, and we will see about the time. Or how the time will develop during this. Oh! He's over here. Alright then. Hello there. Tron. Hello, is it me you're looking for? Yeah, it is. I've been standing here for 2 full days trying to figure out how I'm going to get down. I don't like elevators, you see. I did probably dare to go down in the elevator if I didn't have all this heavy stuff with me. It weighs so much. What if the elevator is overloaded and collapses? You use the elevator with your horse, you say? Well, I suppose it weighed quite a lot. So that's quite reassuring. But what if the elevator got all worn out when you have been riding up and down in it with that horse? It may not be built for such strain. Have you ever considered that? Yeah, I have. What? You can go down with the merchandise in the elevator for me? Wow, that would be perfect. Thank you very much. All right, let's take it and take the elevator down. Oh, yeah, that will definitely go down. I had a feeling. But the other one got up quite quick. Alright, horse. It's basically flying on a horse. Let's put it here on the ground. Are we going up to him again? Yeah, we are. Actually. Alright, all your equipment or merchandise are down there. Hello again. Are the goods in place at the bottom of the elevator? Fantastic. Now it's just myself left to get down. Like I said, I don't like elevators. Oh well, don't like, it's probably putting it a little mildly. I go into a full and horrific panic from just being near an elevator, so I'm sure you will understand why I get a little bit stuck here. I've really tried, but it just never works out. It's probably best if I just turn around and move to Silverglade Village. It's nice and flat there, and there's not an elevator to be seen. You will help me? Oh, wow, how lovely. Get up on your horse. Okay, but how will I get down if I don't take the elevator? You know a way? Okay, I trust you, but just don't ride too close to the elevator. Well, we have to get a little close to it. Somehow. Oh, the ice flake is still here. But they don't seem to collapse this time. We need to get a little close here, I'm sorry. But that's okay. You look okay so far. And I'm maybe riding a bit too fast as well. Alright, here you are. Phew, finally down. That's probably the scariest thing I have ever done. Using an elevator suddenly doesn't feel quite so scary. You got a timer, perfect. Then we will go to Ed Field. Hello, Ed. Hey there, Stella. What can I do for you? No, you are sending some letters to Dino Valley. Stella, did Professor Einstein send you? Awesome. This idea is absolutely epic. Opening another restaurant there, another branch of the Wolf Hall in Empire. Alright. An incredible roadside hangout where busloads of tourists are gonna stop, eat my culinary masterpieces, and see sensationally entertaining entertainment. I'm way too busy to do this myself, so I'm leaving this responsibility to one of my best employees. Our new kitchen assistant, Igor, is showing tons of interest and has been really eager to advance. It's going to be perfect as our new chef, waiter, bouncer, tour group leader, manager, cabaret artist. No, wait, Stella, I'm not insane. Of course it won't work to just set him loose on the job without first seeing what he's made of. He's only been here 2 days, so there's a chance I misjudge him, even if I'm an amazing judge of character. Alright. Why don't you chat to him and see if you can find any cracks in his amazing personality? Oh, we're actually gonna go in to part of this big building? What was that voice? Alright, horsey, you stay out here. I'm a little suspicious of this. What am I going to meet? Oh, hello, Igor. How are you doing? All right. Dinosaurs. Sounds delicious. Okay. So you are taking me to the Valley of the Hidden Dinosaur? on your glorious horse? I saw it outside. What its name? Braveberry? A little salt, a couple of hours in the oven, an apple stuff into the mouth. What? I want to eat Braveberry? Oh, no. Braveberry is safe, my sweet child. I did never do such a thing, I promise. I do not trust you. Igor licks his lips and seems to have forgotten that he's staring pretty intensely at Braveberry. You decide it's best to speak to Ed Field again. You weird. For sure. Ed, what have you been doing? Or do you really think this is the guy? He wanted to eat Braveberry? Are you sure? But as I can see, we are actually out of time, so we need to continue this weird quest in a next week because we're gonna concentrate on the Green Veldel waterfall in tomorrow's episode. But you guys, what do you think about Igor and his intensely look at Braveberry, and he licks his mouth and basically want to eat her? Like what? Ed is going crazy. You need to maybe have a better look at this guy, searching him up or something like that. Yeah, we will have a closer look at this in the next episode. Nope. In next week's episode on Wednesday, and see what this is all about. It's quite crazy, for sure. So give a thumbs up if you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe, share it with your friends, and I see you in the next episode tomorrow. Bye!